Today we are going to show you how to make our favorite Mediterranean whitefish.
Because it's quick and it's good for you and it's all over the news how Mediterranean foods keep your body great.
Real great. And these are honestly all of my favorite things. If I could consume one food group, it would be this. It's like antipasta kind of stuff. So what you'll need to get started is have a heated pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. So it's gonna be a medium low. Mainly lower because we don't want to overheat the olive oil.
Right.
And then we're gonna put in some half of a small minced white onion. And then 2 garlic cloves minced.
So Meg,
Yes.
I like to add leek to this mixture.
Totally.
If you have a leek lying around, go ahead and add it.
Whatever you want. This is a base. If you have red onions, throw red onions in here. If you have green onions will work in here. Whatever you have, the onion base, this is our preference.
Yeah, we want to make it easy on you guys. Oh, so once it gets fragrant, and then we're just gonna make it so it's softened.
Yes, a nice little caramelization happening in that pan. So just take a few minutes, and then we're gonna add half a cup, 2 quarters, half a cup of pitted olives, your favorite again, Kalamatas, green Greek olives, really delicious. And then you can get artichokes out of a glass jar or can. We prefer glass over the can because you can see the product so that you know. And they're typically stored in water.
Or olive oil, but it works either
Or olive
way.
oil, yes. You just want to make sure the citric acid that they put in there to preserve it gives it a funky flavor. So to watch for that. And if they come in little holes, just cut them in half, and then that'll be cooked down with that. And then little cherry tomatoes.
Oh, and right now, or if you have them in your market, you can get those heirloom cherry tomatoes.
So delicious.
That just have so much flavor and colors too. They come in all different flavors and colors.
Yeah, so I halved them, but if you have like little small ones, you don't need to half these. They're gonna cook down beautifully, and this is looking great.
We're ready.
Ready to throw in all the other stuff. So, artichokes. So again, that was half a cup of the olives each, 1 full cup of artichokes, another full cup of tomatoes.
And then there's another thing, Megan, that I know that she loves is capers.
Oh, so good. If you have capers, just a little extra saltiness going in there.
Okay.
And we're just gonna let this cook on down.
All right, do you add any salt or pepper right now or not yet?
Pinch of salt.
Okay, fantastic. And you want to
Maybe a nice little hefty pinch of salt.
Yeah. And if you add the capers, that'll add a saltiness to it as well.
And then some fresh ground pepper.
Perfect. Look at this color. It's just a beautiful array of colorfulness. Goodness. For our bodies.
So this is cooking down. We're gonna prep our fish. So we have 1 beautiful piece of wild Atlantic cod. Whatever whitefish that you have that's fresh and wild at your local monger, fish market, that's what you should use for this.
Yeah, definitely go for the wild.
Yes, and we are just going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder on here.
And if you want to season it too, you can add some fresh dill to this dish, or they make some really good fish seasonings too that you can add to it. Oregano would work.
Some Italian seasoning. Whatever your preference is. This is the base minimum. These are the bones of this recipe, and you go off and make it your own.
That's right. That's what we like.
Yeah. So just a few more minutes to let this cook down, and then we are going to put the fish in there. The Mediterranean topping has been cooking down for about 5 minutes or so. Just want to get it nice and browned edges. And now we're going to scooch it over to one side of the pan. And into it, we are going to put the seasoned side of the fish down. And you don't need to add any oils because there's already oils going on in here from all of this.
Pepper. And then do you want some more salt? I have salt right here, Meg. Here we go.
pepper.
Salt. Oh, the garlic powder. Perfect.
Once you've seasoned the fish, we're going to cover it and cook it for 3 minutes on each side. The fish has been cooking for 3 minutes each side, so a total of 6 minutes. But if you notice that the fish, when you flip it the first time around, is a little flaky, you can just turn it off the heat and leave it covered, and it will still cook down.
And how you know when it's done is that it's just like this
Flaking
beautiful flakiness.
So beautiful. And this is so great paired with a side salad, some garlic bread to eat all this topping with. It's so versatile. I absolutely love this dish and can't wait for you to try it. So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com. If you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe, because every Wednesday we're sharing delicious recipe videos just like this. And you can follow along on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, where we're constantly sharing other really yummy ideas just like this. Do you see the steam coming off of it? Like, I want to try it, but it's so hot.
It's a little bit hot, but I do want to share with you guys that a vegetable that I love to put with this is our blistered green beans. It's a great complement. So if you're not into salads the way we're into salads, because we love salad with everything, but the blistered green beans pairs wonderfully with this.
Yes, and I totally forgot, topping it with some fresh dill.
And you are golden. This is also a beautiful, easy dish if you're entertaining too, you guys. Mm-hmm. Gotta get all the gooey stuff, Megs.
Letting the tomatoes cook down and giving it that like saucy flavor. The onions and the olives. Oh my goodness. So good.